Bonjour, guten Tag, and welcome to this short presentation about AS level French and German at Eirias. Hopefully it will give you all the information you need if you're considering continuing your language studies in the sixth form. So what will you study? We follow the WJEC A-level course, and both French and German are identically structured. They're broken down into two main themes. Theme 1 is being a young person in French or German society. As you can see, lots of these topics will look very familiar to you. Topics such as friendship and relationships, youth trends, education and employment are all topics that we've touched upon at GCSE. At AS level, we clearly go into more depth and complexity, but you really are building on the language and the knowledge that you've acquired throughout years 10 and 11. Theme 2, Understanding the French or German speaking world, has a more cultural flavour and allows you to appreciate the culture and heritage of the countries in which the language that you're learning is spoken. And in addition to those two main themes, we also study a film at AS level. AS level French students will study La Rafle, a historical film set in World War II, and those of you who are studying AS level German will study Das Pferd auf dem Balkon, a modern film set in Vienna. If you want to carry on to A-level French and German, then again the course is divided into two main themes. Theme 3 looks at diversity and difference in modern-day France or Germany, and Theme 4 is a historical theme. In addition, you'll have the opportunity to study French or German literature. So, what are the lessons in the sixth form really like? You will have 6 lessons a week, 3 lessons with each of your 2 teachers. The AS teachers for French are usually Miss Williams and Mrs Woodmansey, and for German, Mrs Gordon and Miss Jones. They're a very dedicated and experienced team of teachers who will do all they can to support and guide you through the course. Our lessons tend to be really varied, with lots of different activities: pair work, translation, mini whiteboard tasks, group work, grammar games, discussions, iPad research tasks. No 2 lessons are the same. So how is AS level assessed? At the end of year 12, you will have 2 exams. The first is a speaking exam, and the second is a mixed skills paper. The speaking exam is worth 38% of the AS grade. It's broken down into 2 tasks and lasts for 15 minutes. Just like at GCSE, you will have time prior to the exam to prepare your points and think about the language you want to use. Paper 2, the mixed skills paper, is worth 62% of the AS grade. It's broken down into 4 sections. The first section is a listening section, and unlike GCSE, you have headphones and an iPad to allow you to listen to the recording as many times as you need. There's a reading section, a translation task from French or German into English, and finally an essay question, which you will answer based on the film that you've been studying. So, where can your language learning take you? Well, the possibilities really are endless, and lots of our former pupils and students have gone on to have fantastic careers where they've been using their language skills. For those of you who would like to continue your language studies after the sixth form, universities offer a huge range of courses which allow you to combine your language skills with another subject. Just a couple of examples are International Management with MFL at the University of Bath. The University of Manchester offer biochemistry with either French or German, and at the University of Sheffield you can study engineering with a modern foreign language. When it comes to choosing a career, in addition to the more obvious professions that require you to speak another language, like translating, interpreting, linguistics, language skills are highly valued in whatever career you choose, in particular the fields of marketing, the diplomatic service, journalism, publishing, the intelligence service, tourism, international law and retail. Your language skills will certainly give you an advantage when you're applying for jobs, and they can give you the opportunity to work or travel abroad. So one of the main reasons that language skills are so highly valued is because of the transferable skills you develop. So, whether you're aware of it or not, in your French and German lessons, you'll be developing lots of transferable skills that can apply in lots of other areas. Your critical thinking skills, your ability to analyse and evaluate, and your communication skills. So, what can you do to make sure that you get the most out of your AS language lessons? You know that this is not the easiest option you can take, and you do need to be prepared to work hard, to be committed, and to be motivated. You also really need to be prepared to give it a go. It is impossible to learn a language without making mistakes. It's a bit like learning to ride a bike. You will fall off probably many times before you master it. But some of our most successful AS students have not necessarily been the ones who've been best in the subject, but they've been the ones who are resilient and are prepared to learn from their mistakes and keep going. So we've asked some of our Year 13 students what they think about learning languages in the sixth form, and here are their thoughts and their tips for how you can enjoy your lessons and get the most out of them. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions or would like any more information, please feel free to contact either Miss Williams about French or Mrs. Gordon about German on the following email addresses.